He had everything: a home, a name, a father who loved him more than life itself, and he threw it all away. Not for some great cause, not to chase a noble dream, but because he thought the world out there had more to offer. But what he found wasn't freedom, it was chains. What he tasted wasn't pleasure, it was emptiness. This is the story of a runaway son, a heartbroken father, and a love that refuses to give up. This is the prodigal son. He was the younger of two sons, a dreamer, restless, tired of the rules, tired of living in his older brother's shadow, tired of waiting for life to begin. So one day, he said it, words his father never thought he'd hear. "Father, give me my share of the inheritance, now." He might as well have said, "I wish you were dead." Because in that culture, you only get your inheritance when the father is gone. But the father doesn't argue, doesn't shame him, doesn't plead. He simply gives, divides the wealth, watches as his son walks away. Without a hug, without a goodbye, without looking back. The son's pockets were full, his heart was light, the city lights were brighter than his father's porch ever was. He spent like a king, he drank, he danced, he made friends, until the money ran out, and it always runs out. Then came the famine, food vanished, jobs dried up, the so-called friends disappeared. And the once proud son now begged for work. He was hired to feed pigs. Unclean, unholy, unthinkable for a Jewish man. And yet, he was so hungry. He wished he could eat the slop they ate. No one gave him anything. He had hit rock bottom, dirty, alone, forgotten, starving not just in his belly, but in his soul. Then one day, something clicked. He remembered. His father's house, the servants, the warmth, the bread, the dignity. And he said to himself, "How many of my father's hired servants have food to spare, and here I am starving to death?" He practiced the words in his mind. "Father, I've sinned against heaven and against you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants." He didn't expect forgiveness. He didn't expect mercy. He just wanted to go home, even if it meant crawling. And so he began the long walk back, barefoot, dirty, ashamed, but while he was still a long way off, the father saw him. Because the father had been watching every day, every night, and when he saw that silhouette on the road, he ran. Men didn't run in those days. It was undignified. But love doesn't care about dignity. He ran, not to judge, not to punish, but to embrace. The son tried to speak. "Father, I've sinned against heaven and against you." But the father cut him off. "Quick," he cried, "bring the best robe, put a ring on his finger, sandals on his feet, kill the fattened calf, let's feast and celebrate. For this son of mine was dead, and is alive again. He was lost and is found." This story is not just a parable, it's a mirror. We are the prodigal son. We've all wandered, we've all rebelled, we've all traded God's love for the world's lies. But the Father is still watching the road, still waiting, still loving. God is not a tyrant. He's not sitting on a throne with folded arms. He is a father, with a broken heart and open arms. Even when you smell like pigs, even when your heart is stained with shame, even when you believe you're too far gone, he runs. He doesn't wait for the perfect prayer. He runs. He doesn't demand that you clean yourself up first. He runs. He doesn't throw your sin in your face. He throws a party, because in his house, there's always grace, there's always bread, there's always a robe waiting. Maybe you've wandered, maybe you've messed up, maybe the road back seems too long, but the Father is watching, and he will run to you. All you have to do is turn around. "Return to me," says the Lord, "and I will return to you." Malachi chapter 3:7. This is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of grace. It's the sound of sandals running toward you. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. You are still a son. You are still a daughter. And heaven is ready to celebrate. If this story touched your heart, share it. Comment below with your thoughts or prayers. And remember, you are always welcome home.